Всем привет, ребят! Сегодня мы начинаем проходить Бэтмен Telltale сериясы. Это уже начало второго эпизода. Всем приятного просмотра. Уже на русском языке, потому что в предыдущих сериях мы говорили на казахском. Точнее, комментировали на казахском языке.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. Bye, Bat.
This is Selina.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Ah, Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Именно на этом месте мы остановились. Усаживайтесь поудобнее, заваривайте себе чаек, а мы начинаем.
Don't have to do this. Only you now, Master Bruce.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
How could you hide this from me, Alfred? For all these years...
What would you have me do? You were a child. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
You kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder!
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
You knew all that, and you never let on.
You're behaving like I was part of the conspiracy. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready.
Немножко звук.
I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done was out of love for you. I hope you can
Надеюсь, вы
forgive
сможете
me.
простить меня. Конечно же, простим, но все-таки
How
семья.
could I hold this against
И
you?
все, что у меня есть, Альфред.
You're all
Как я
I
могу
got,
быть на тебя обиде?
Thank you. I
Спасибо.
won't let
Я
you
больше не
down
подведу
again.
вас.
This is the first time I've been
Впервые
back
стою
here
в самой
since that
ночи.
night. When the police called me
Когда
to
мне
collect you,
позвонили с полиции,
I
чтобы я
thought
забрал
they'd
вас,
finally arrested your father.
думал, что вашего отца наконец
I couldn't
арестовали.
believe a
Я не
low-life
мог
thug
поверить,
like
что
Joe Chill
мелкий
would have the
воришка вроде
audacity
Джо
to
Килла
rob
хватал
and
наглости
kill
ограбить и
Thomas
убить Томаса
Wayne.
Уэйна.
He was simply too well known,
Он был слишком
too-
хороший и известен, слишком
too
велик.
big. Yet, there it was.
У него
If
не
my
могло
father
быть
was
права.
that deep in crime,
Если отец
he
так
would have
погряз в
had a reason.
преступлениях, у него не могло
Well,
быть
it's a fair assumption.
справедливое
You
предположение.
don't think.
Вы же не думаете, что...
You always said it
Ты
was a
всегда
simple
говорил, что это было
mugging.
простое ограбление.
In 20 years,
За
you've
20 лет ни
never
разу не
wavered
отклонился
from
от
that
своей
story.
версии.
I can recall
Я не могу
every moment of
вспомнить
that night in
эту
vivid
ночь
detail.
в мельчайших
Maybe that's
обстоятельствах.
wrong.
Но, возможно, что это не
Sometimes
так.
we block out things
Иногда
we
мы
don't want
загораемся
to
от того,
face.
что не хотим видеть.
Maybe there was some detail
Может быть,
I
что-то,
overlooked.
на что я не обращал внимания. Ну, давайте проглядимся. Давайте на начале переулок и... Что у нас есть еще? Граффити. Кинотеатр. Может, действительно что-то есть здесь? Дальше можем идти? Нет, нельзя. Ладно. Переулок.
I want him standing here.
Я бы хотел, чтобы он
Right
оказался
now.
здесь прямо сейчас.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer?
Своих
The
родителей.
possibilities are frightening.
I wouldn't trust myself around
Оказавшись
him.
рядом с ними, я бы не
Batman doesn't kill.
Бэтмен не убивает.
That's why I wouldn't trust myself.
Почему бы я не доверялся бы себе?
He was stabbed to death
Его
in
зарезали
prison.
в тюрьме
No
по
one
Джо
mourns
Чиллу.
for Joe
Никто не
Chill,
скорбит.
Bruce.
Ладно, кинотеатр, граффити.
He just wanted to protect
Он
us.
хотел только
He
защитить
thought he
нас.
was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted
Я
to be
всегда хотел
brave,
быть таким же храбрым,
just
как
like
он.
him.
And you are.
Вы есть такой.
He would be so proud to see
Он
that
был
you
рад узнать,
took
что
a
вы
different
пошли по
path.
другому пути. Эх, кинотеатр.
I love that movie.
Я
I
очень
saw it
любил этот
countless
фильм.
times at that theater.
Смотрел его в том
How long did it
кинотеатре
play
не знаю
there?
сколько раз.
Only when you wanted to
тогда
see it,
хотели
Bruce.
посмотреть Брюса.
Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that.
Я этого не понимал.
She was always so good to me.
Она всегда была рядом со мной.
Where exactly does the
Где именно
memory end?
заканчивается память?
With my father
Мой
pleading,
отец умоляет, не надо этого делать.
you don't have to do this. And the gunfires.
Выстрел.
And after that,
А затем?
there are
В этом
considerable
воспоминании есть
gaps
ряд
in that
пропущенных мест.
recollection.
Maybe.
Возможно.
Do I really
Да,
want to know?
надо ли мне это знать? Смысл забирать все, что хотите. Ничего личного, просто бизнес. Я сказал, что вы... Слушайте, надо все делать.
Bruce, are you all right?
Брюс, с вами все в порядке?
Wasn't a mugging.
Это было не ограбление.
They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Сейчас будем бомбить Фалькона, я так понимаю. Batman, Telltale Series. О, найс. Значит, все должно быть найсом. Полиция Готэма. 856.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
You owe me, Harvey.
And
now I need your help.
Those are donations, not loans. You're not entitled to a pound of flesh.
Hell, I'll settle for a handshake and a blind eye.
The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Dent, Mr. Wayne, welcome to the GCPD.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Now, ordinarily, we'd never let you in to see Falcone, but that must be nice to have a DA in your pocket, Mr. Wayne. Bend the rules whenever you need it.
Harvey's not in my pocket, Lieutenant. He always does what he thinks is right.
Well, it's lucky your interests align.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Эпизод 2. Дети Архама.
The hell? Bruce Wayne?
Bruce Wayne.
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk,
поговорить,
Falcone.
Фальконе.
You weren't so eager the last time we met.
Ты был не так
But
энергичен.
then, I knew
Я
you'd come
знал,
around.
ты придешь.
Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
So that's what this is really about, eh? The pop digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to your dense party. Maybe I should have spelled it out.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Take care of you. You deserve to suffer for what you done.
Of course, you'd never know the truth. How much of your old man is in you? What kind of son did he make?
I'm no murderer, Falcone. Unlike you.
Yeah. That's why you were kept in the dark. He loved you, you know. He did it all for you. He protected his own. If you got on his bad side, your father was more ruthless than any of us. He had a switch, you know. Still, made us all rich, including you. Some people just have the mind for it.
Until you hired an assassin to take him out.
You really think I ordered the hit? Sure, I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friends. Your parents learned that.
They're waiting for you in hell!
О, что это?
The bastard had to die!
Что у него с лицом?
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Это жесть. Это жесть.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close. We were this close.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in, and we're investigating. The usual.
Harvey's right. We need to control this story, or someone else will.
Then we need the whole story, not just part of it.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Christ. I can delay them for a little while. We still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine. Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the results.
Of course.
Конечно, как только будут результаты, я сообщу.
Where am I?
Mr. Wayne?
Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened. Everything is such a blur.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then it just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. How is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
Someone used her as a weapon, Harvey. They drugged her and sent her after Falcone.
Hey, get forensics in here, now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out. Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. Gotta lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky, I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Listen, I owe you for those files on Falcone. I got a lot of credit at the Gazette for that story. Whatever's going on here, you can't afford to be associated with it.
казаться смешно.
Let me help you.
Позвольте мне помочь вам.
I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
Please, get out of my way, Vicky.
Идите с дороги, я тороплюсь.
Huh. Disappointing.
Может быть, вы
Maybe you have more to do with this than I thought.
связано, что можно представить. Бэтмен никого не сдает.